yesterday, Roger Federer. And the first meeting of the year between Federer and Djokovic in store for you. As Federer rips a winner. Wow. Federer, I'm not surprised Federer will challenge this. He's got him. Feeling more, has more belief coming through him. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. That's, for me, that's one of the most valuable things in the sport. If you're not feeling confident about your game, it doesn't matter who you are. And this guy definitely lost some of that, Chris. Absolutely.
And also highlighted his complimentary about his movement. He was happier because he's moving better. So confidence, movement, two key things. The worry though, you get a break against this guy, and you know you're still going to be struggling on your own serve. I mean, such quality in the return from Djokovic.
It's an uncharacteristic miss, and Federer coming in again, having been past.
Again, beautiful court tennis from Federer. Right time to move forwards. Djokovic defending, in trouble. Lovely technique. Beautiful split there of the left arm.
Oh, so as sharp as we've seen Federer again. It's in keeping with the last couple of days. An excellent start. And serving at a really nice tack as well. 80% of first serves going in the box right now. And if you look at it, when he was perhaps not playing as well in the summer, you know, that first serve percentage was a little bit lower. He's really struggled to get it in the 60s this year, but in a good rhythm.
Merci.
What I'm really enjoying though, watching Federer in this opening set so far, is the amount of different shots he's playing out there. We've seen the drop shot, we've seen the serve and volley, the slice short, the drives, and it's that sort of variety that at the moment I feel is just unsettling the rhythm of Djokovic. there it is again, the short slice, making it uncomfortable for his opponent.
He always said he wanted his daughters to watch him play, and they're getting the chance. Not quite sure how much you can concentrate age 4. It's a pretty good effort so far.
Yeah, doing well.
Got to make sure you get a constant supply of lollipops. You've been there, Chris.
Yeah. Djokovic in the press yesterday was asked about his overhead. Press people were saying it's a bit of a weakness. He said he didn't realise, but it's something that he's always practicing, always working on with his coach.
Yeah, batted that one away, that question, didn't he? Pretty nicely, I thought. Wasn't going to be giving anything away there.
Ball 32.
Continues to put Djokovic in just difficult positions on the court.
And also, it's just the movement after the drop shot as well. Didn't get caught, carried on moving forwards, and Djokovic here not really sure where to put the ball.
Spectacular tennis, polished off at the end with a Federer forehand, delightful. And the president of the FFT needs a fan or something in here to cool himself down.
Where he's playing this from, it's just an incredible shot to find that little gap down the line. Inch perfect.
That's a brilliant shot. I love Jean Gachasson's reaction there. He's a real character. There he is, re-elected. 4 years, 4 more years for Jean. Great guy. Recovery from Djokovic on the volley. Just did enough.
Yeah, first point that Djokovic has actually won at the net. 1 out of 6 compared to yesterday where he was potent in the forecourt.
He was very good yesterday, wasn't he? What did you say against Federer? Djokovic does well there because he's under a barrage right now from Federer, who started very well. And he holds to reduce the gap to 3-2, first set.
3 games to 2.
Novak? Novak? Time. Thank you.
Time.
Well, we spoke yesterday about the variety of Federer, how much more effective it was against Del Potro when he was varying the backhand. Good example here with this graphic. Topspin backhand shots 52% of the time, but using the slice a lot more. But look at the variations, some short balls, some slices down the line with a bit of a side spin on it. So that all just adds to messing up the rhythm of Djokovic.
Cancel. 15.
He's only 8 wins away, Federer, from catching Guillermo Villas in terms of all-time wins. 9-2-9. Federer at 9-2-1 at the moment. If he does overtake Villas, that'll put him 3rd all-time in terms of career wins.
He's getting frustrated because he's not on top of his game as of yet, and the basic mistakes, his backhand down the line, is letting him down. More unforced errors from the Djokovic racket right now.
First double of the match from Federer. Not a shot you expect Djokovic to miss that one, Chris. Usually so solid off his backhand defensively.
Yeah, best in the game, the defence from that particular wing, able to pivot, lunge and play a meaningful shot back, but not on this occasion.
Djokovic having a look, but deciding against the challenge. And the lead extended.
Federer, 4 games to 2.
As always, a change of racket for the new balls. 7 and 9, the new balls. Just before we get those, Federer changes sticks. There's a certain footballer in the house here. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The Swede plays for Paris Saint-Germain.
Volley, oh my days.
Scored a few goals last week, didn't he?
He did. 4 goals, in fact, he scored. It's Zlatan against Anderlecht in the Champions League. If you have a look at, you can find them online. The 3rd one was an absolute beauty.
30.
Big day for your team today, Chris.
Always a big day for my team. Southampton doing well in the Premiership. Away at Stoke today.
So if you'll go quiet for a bit, we know what's going on.
Yeah. It's just beautiful feel for the ball, Federer. In trouble, but away, just guides this one down, just to put Djokovic in an awkward spot here.
Got the groups for you for next week's Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. The draw has just taken place, and I'll tell you about them when the players return in 90 seconds time.
Federer 4 games to 3.
Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. The draw has just been made, and I can tell you that Group A, Rafael Nadal in with David Ferrer, in with Thomas Berdych and Stan Wawrinka. That is Group A. Group B, Novak Djokovic will take on Roger Federer again early next week. Del Potro and Gasquet is Group B. Group B, Djokovic, Federer, Gasquet, Del Potro. Back to events here.
No easy matches there, are there, Nick?
That's the idea. Best of the year.
Yet again, some of the defending skills that come to associate with Djokovic, just letting him down a little.
Too good.
Well, this particular point all set up through the quality of the return, and thereafter always in control of the point.
15-30.
Just opening up the body, good rotation through the ball.
Well, Djokovic very frustrated by, I can only assume there's someone shouting in the crowd. And of course, we know how the Paris crowds quite happy to tell you how they feel. And we understand that that was not on a big point.
Down 14-30.
Oh, he went for him, and Federer did well just to duck out of the way. That's a good little swerve there.
Yeah. Got to admire the hustle here from Djokovic, though. Low ball, still overplayed double-handed. Good eyes, wasn't that, from Federer, just to move out the way. Another important hold from the Swiss man.
Mr. Djokovic is taking the ball on the right far side line. The ball was called out.
Djokovic challenging, but that's wide as well. So
Now 15. Mr. Djokovic has 2 challenges. Condensed. 13-15.
Well, Federer's also done well in this opening set so far. Is when he's being pushed wide and having to defend, and then being able to quickly turn the defence into attack. He's done that exceedingly well today.
oh, that's a shot he's been hitting well the last 2 weeks, that backhand down the line.
Count 14-13.
To capitalise there, Federer, but good news for him is he's pretty much been in every Djokovic service game so far. 5-4.
5 games to 4. Time.
Toss champions, you can see there on the roll call here. Federer winning a couple of years ago. No man has been able to defend the title ever here inside the Palais Omnisport. And a tough title to back up, this one. So good first set from Federer. Can he wrap it up here? It's well played. I think Federer just caught a little by surprise that the return came back.
Why do I get a feeling that this could be a really tough game for Federer to hold? Just get a feeling that Djokovic is going to make a lot of balls here, and once in control of the points, that's going to dictate.
Did so well to keep that volley so low.
Yeah, it's a good dig, and Djokovic just pointing down the line, insinuating that maybe we should have tried the backhand in that direction.
He's missed it. That's an unforced error from Federer. A 12th for him of this set. Djokovic has 2 break points, the first he's had in the match. Would you believe it?
Courtois again digging that backhand volley up.
Last thing you expect in that scenario on a ball like that is Djokovic to miss, and miss big, really, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, just it was real strange. His positioning of his body just went too soon, caught it a little late.
Well, Federer's first ace of the set. Set point.
Some return though, wasn't it, from Djokovic?
I think there were 10,000 Parisians that were blowing that ball. And most of them were blowing it towards Djokovic's side. Oh, what a pass that was. Hasn't had a lot of success when Federer's come forwards, but that was fabulous.
Just love the way he digs his right foot into the floor here. Great racket head speed as well, coming around the right side to create the spin. Beautiful execution.
Set the point up beautifully, didn't he? Made sure that he got his forehand into play and backed himself the whole way here. And that inside-out forehand, we've missed that shot this year. Not always been part of the repertoire. A few more errors off that single-handed backhand of Federer's. Break point number 2. Number 3, should I say.
Interesting little mental battle you feel with both players. Djokovic having the passing shots. A little bit uncertain where to go, cross court or down the line. Tough going over the highest part of the net. Federer making him play the extra ball.
Nothing you can do about that. Djokovic maybe the best returner in the business. But he can't recover that situation. Fouled the set again. There it is. A fast start from Federer to the set. Edgy at the end. Really good tennis. Federer takes it 6-4. Federer hasn't had successive top 5 wins since Wimbledon 2012, when he beat Andy Murray in the final to collect the Wimbledon championship yet again. Not a good year at the majors though, especially for Federer.
Deuxième manche, au service, Djokovic.
Second set, Djokovic will get it underway. Backhand pass has been non-existent today for Djokovic, usually so solid.
Yeah, but I feel that's because of the movement from Federer. He's making that court look really small. Varying the approach as well also makes it difficult. It's interesting, even though he's missed that return, it's the intention that goes with it, which is unsettling Djokovic. Playing a lot of points on his terms is Federer.
Well, he's missed an open goal, but you've got to say again, the defence of Federer is fabulous.
Ball 13-14.
What a start to the second set this would be.
Count. Use.
Just get that feeling that Djokovic, once again, didn't really want to be at the net, was uncomfortable there. 2 out of 10 points won in the net position.
Untidy and very uncharacteristic mistake from Djokovic. Off his game right now. It's wide. Djokovic is broken to start the second set. And Federer's day is getting better and better by the minute.
Has holding serve been broken twice, but it's all to do really with the return position of Federer. Not giving up too much ground, moving inside, taking it early, but again the variety. Some he's hitting over, 53% under it, slicing at 47%. And again, he's holding the court, so he's in control of the points better. Just going back to that point with the return of serve from Federer and facing the Djokovic second serve. In fact, Djokovic coming into this event has the best record on second serve points won at 59%. But today, second serve points won is 39%.
Are we going to see a response here? I suspect Federer is going to get no joy out of this particular challenge.
Condensed, 0, love vote. Mesdames et messieurs, encore une fois, pas d'affiche, s'il vous plaît.
This is not a Djokovic performance that we had come to expect, especially after yesterday when he looked absolutely at his very best. A little bit more like what we've come to expect. Federer had a couple of chances to take the one down the line there, but chose to go toe-to-toe with the serve. Is the break back from Djokovic, and for once it's Federer's turn to throw in a couple of early Christmas presents.
It is, but all credit to Djokovic though. Blanked out the breaker serve and really knuckled down to get his way back in the set.
I can see their Emirates in the Emirates ATP rankings. Djokovic been in the top 3. Now there, since every week from October the 19th, 2009. 4 years it's been cemented among those top 3. Got to be pretty brave to come into Djokovic's backhand. So Federer did a good job.
Not sure. Mr. Djokovic is taking the ball on the right baseline. The ball was called out.
Damian's not sure. And 6 millimeters out. It was.
15, 30. Mr. Djokovic has touched it.
Is a real error because he'd done so well to open the quarter.
He did the topspin backhand cross with the angle was beautiful. Open space to put into.
That would have opened up a break point. Not to be. couple of errors off the forehand from Federer, and Djokovic as animated as we have seen him all day. 2-1 for the Serb, having lost the first.
2 games to 4.
These two could be playing each other 3 times in the space of a week after the draw was made earlier on for the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. In the same group with Del Potro and Gasquet, these two. Kind of sums up his day, really.
These guys see the ball so quickly off that serve. Such good reactions. Quite something when you just watch their footwork and just listen to the sound they make with their feet, the squeak on the floor. I mean, they just don't stop. The defending skills from Djokovic there, keeping the ball in. Federer attacking. I mean, it's just great stuff to watch.
Sublime. Djokovic shakes his head, but in truth there really wasn't a lot he could do about that. Just a very late change up in the grip. No, there are encouraging signs for Djokovic, but it's still just a little rough around the edges today, isn't he? And that, at the moment, is the difference.
Yeah, and also, Federer's playing the big points well today.
And we haven't been able to say that too often this year, have we?
Well, made his own luck though, didn't he, Federer? Quality shot there, making life difficult, dipping down with spin. Had to adjust here at the last moment.
Look at that, 2 from 12. I think he was something like 12 from 14 or around that number yesterday against Wawrinka. Different story today. That's perfectly played. He uses his luck nicely there.
Great control. I mean, the approach here from Federer was sliced, it was knifed, it stayed low. I guess he's missed quite a few passing shots, so let's go for the option with the lob. Good hands. Plenty of height as well. Spin to bring it in, perfect.
Oh, cutting it fine. There's Djokovic. And he has found a piece of the line. Only a little bit of it. Look at that. In by a millimetre.
Now, some of Djokovic's favourite pattern of play is the use of the wide serve to either get a cheap point or open up the open space in the court. But Federer's taken that tactic away from Djokovic quite a bit today by reading the wide serve.
How was that? The serve was long, but nice bit of trickery. So the 2009 champion remains in front in this second set. Federer having taken the first 6 games to 4. So deep in thought, Djokovic. Much was made of visits to the Buddhist temple during the Wimbledon Championships this summer. He was a regular there to do his meditation, what he likes to do. If you haven't read his book, when he released a couple of months ago, I recommend it. Definitely gives you a nice insight into him as a personality and the lengths that he goes to. Very deep thinking individual. There's Novak.
That's it. Chance, 15. Chance, 15.
That's more like it. And those points have been few and far between today, but that is very Djokovic-like. Aggressive, on top of the rally, bossing it.
Yeah, much looser with the strike as well from Djokovic here. Good racket head speed through the ball. There's the pressure from Djokovic, the other side of the net, who's dialed in now on the return of serve.
Surprised Djokovic for a return to the forehand there a little bit.
13-14.
Yeah.
Still got a break point. Oh, Federer did so well there.
Yeah, it's a surprise, wasn't it, for Djokovic, who awesome return, but great hands there from Federer on the half volley. Tournament director Guy Forget. Illustration of where Federer serving at break point to the ad court, mixing it up more than anything. So Djokovic has got to try and guess the right way here.
Oh, it's a sitter that Federer has missed. Can you believe that? And it's a break of serve for Djokovic, who leads 4-2.
It's one of those serve volleys where he didn't quite get out of the way of the ball. Might have been easier for a backhand volley, and surprise there for Djokovic. He also found he's going to lose that point. But as long as you stay on the court and you keep the pressure on, that's exactly what Djokovic has been able to do here. You've always got a chance.
this turn the tide in Djokovic's favour? Comprehensive hold of serve in the bag for the world number 2. 60 seconds is all it took. And we might not be far away from a third set. Encourage your interaction. And if you are at home and you're sitting on Twitter, please drop us a line in the commentary box here. You can get in touch with us. I'm on @NickLester, and my partner is on @ChrisWilkes12. Always enjoy hearing from you. And this one seemingly now on its way to go the distance. Oh, Federer did well. Djokovic put up a purposeful lob there.
Well, it's lovely movement here from Federer, close into the net, but able to move backwards, side steps as well.
Both of them exchange very quick holds of serve. So now the ball's down the other side and it's the Serb with the chance to serve for this second set. It's a shot that Federer used effectively in the first set, and Djokovic just gives him a little taste of his own medicine there.
Yeah, sets up as though he's going to drive it double-handed there, but a really good disguise. One of his first of the match on the drop shots.
Shot at the end of this set. Just to remind him that he's still here. Not to be for Federer. And once again, these two giants of the game will go all the way here in Bercy for a place in the final. It's simply about the third set. Third set then. The fact remains here that 12 of their last 13 matches between these two, and the winner of the opening set has gone on to win the match. Thanks to Greg Sharko for tweeting that a little earlier on. Greg does some fantastic work with us at the ATP on the numbers. Nick Lester here with Chris Wilkinson for this third set. What's got to change in set number 3 for Federer, Chris, do you think?
Well, highlighted in the stats that the first serve percentage has dropped, so he's got to pick up his serving quality. And there's always such a fine line between the top players. It's how you play those big points and cut out the sloppy shots.
There's a couple of those to start off this set for Federer. Again, we're so used to Djokovic making those. Why do you expect him to? Too short from Federer, who again is opting to roll the backhand more often than not again in an exchange like that. And it's not helping him.
Yeah, and these sort of backhands, it's staying up for Djokovic. He's got more time, and it's at that height that he can attack.
Federer.
Well played from Djokovic.
Another well-worked point. It's that forehand there, the angle is short. Plenty of work on it, and it keeps Federer on the move and off the court, able to put away comfortably after the build-up play.
And had a little wipe of the feet as it crept over.
Monsieur, s'il vous plaît, éteignez la lumière derrière les joueurs.
Merci. Parfait.
Oh, that's fantastic feel. As Federer just throws in a little bit of what he was doing in the first set. Djokovic is knocked off balance by the power of the forehand in the first instance. Well, that was an arm wrestle of a game, that one. It's Federer's strength that prevails to grab the opening game of this third set.
Good, it's fascinating again when you look at the tactics and the player, and it's so similar to yesterday's match from Roger Federer. In the opening set, the variation with the slice backhand was using 52% of the time, topspin 48%. Let's have a look at set two. Big difference now in set two. Topspin 78% and only 22% being sliced now with that backhand side. And last game he started adding a few more drop shots, so it's the variation again he just needs to go back to doing just to unsettle Djokovic. Djokovic enjoying playing off the pace.
Merci.
Thanks for all your tweets that came in as well. Just a quick shout out to a few of you. Thanks to Natalie, enjoying the match in Zimbabwe. Shout out to you. Shout out also to Anita, listening in Chicago, or watching in Chicago, should I say. Glad to have you all along. I like this one as well. I had a tweet actually in from Francisco who says Djokovic has the most beautiful double-handed backhand. He calls it the butterfly backhand. Djokovic's two-hander. Interesting. The butterfly might have its wings clipped here if he's not careful.
14-37.
I guess in some ways Federer might be struggling a little bit to use that variety, given the fact that Djokovic is maybe hitting it deeper, ball's coming up higher, so tougher Federer to use that slice when he's being pushed back more often. Easier when you're moving inside the court to slice and dice.
Classy volleys and a huge roar inside here once more. And this time she close to the forehand. Lovely volley, just opened the racket face, carved it away. And the conditions fairly swift here this week.
Such a tough pickup to execute, isn't he? Even if you do make that shot, Djokovic is then going to have an easier pass. It's the quality of the return again is just awesome. And because of that quality, it puts more pressure on the serve. You try and do that much more with your second serve, and you end up double faulting. It's the presence of the returner.
And all 3 games to open this third set have been tight. Well, that's another one. Gave himself what to do, Federer, didn't he? Having run around the back, and he didn't do enough with the forehand. He left too much court exposed. Two from 8 on the break points is Djokovic. Djokovic shows his hand first here in the third set. And has he done enough to break the resistance of Federer? Time will tell. 2-1 in the third. It's a week's holiday for the children here in France this week, which certainly helps. But this is, in terms of a crowd, certainly one of the best we have all year. A lot of people who have been in touch saying it's a little unfair the way the French sometimes make themselves known. But you know what? I guess if you pay your money to come, you're entitled to your opinion, right?
Yeah, we like a bit of interaction, don't we? The crowd and the players, and sets up a good atmosphere.
And the French certainly do like to make themselves known. Not afraid to share their opinions. Roland Garros is a classic for that, isn't it? A different sort of crowd here, though, you feel from that. Come to the second major of the year. And they create an atmosphere. That's what's good. I mean, we've been here all week. It's been a real energy in here. Every time we've walked in, a couple of morning sessions, not quite so much, but there's an energy to this place.
Especially when the big boys are in town. You just sense that Djokovic has taken the wind out of Federer's game. It's gone, seems to have gone a little flat, hasn't he? He needs a bit of brilliance to try and get himself energized again, does Federer.
No, that'll help.
Well, once he opens up the court with the angles, Federer is able then to dominate the point.
The look on Federer's face says it all. Djokovic wearing Federer down here.
Gotta love that body language as well from Djokovic. Finding a way to get this done. Also filling himself with some really good thoughts, some good energy.
Absolute dream of a point. He's got it. What a double. A return of the highest quality. He's just growing, isn't he? He's growing in confidence. He's growing. 16 wins on the bounce for Novak Djokovic, who makes the final here in Bercy once more. Comes back from a set down to an inspired Roger Federer, but the serve tough as nails, as always. And he keeps his hopes alive of finishing the year as the #1 player in the world. Djokovic goes through to the final, 6-2 in the third set.